Welcome to Public Health Perspectives by Dr. Caratella. What do you really know about fat? It's a substance that's often misunderstood, yet it's a crucial component of our bodies. In fact, fat, or adipose tissue as it's scientifically known, is an organ. Yes, an organ. It's not just there for the ride, it plays some vital roles in our bodies. It serves as a storage system for energy, it cushions our organs, and it's instrumental in maintaining hormonal balance. But here's where things get interesting. Not all fat is created equal. We have white fat, brown fat, and even beige fat, each with its own set of unique functions. White fat is all about storing energy and producing hormones. Brown fat, on the other hand, is the energy burner, producing heat in the process. As for beige fat, it's the versatile one, switching between storing and burning energy based on conditions. But not all fats are created equal. Intrigued? Let's delve deeper. Scene script. Have you ever wondered how our body stores fat? Well, it's a fascinating process known as lipogenesis. This process begins when we consume more calories than our body needs for immediate energy. These extra calories, particularly those from carbohydrates and fats, are converted into triglycerides in our liver and fat cells. Triglycerides are the primary constituents of body fat, and they are stored in fat cells throughout our body. Now, let's talk about fat cells, also known as adipocytes. These cells are like tiny storage units for fat. When we consume more calories than we burn, these cells expand to store the excess energy. Conversely, when we burn more calories than we consume, these cells contract as they release stored energy. This is why weight loss and weight gain often happen gradually. It's a result of the cumulative expansion or contraction of millions of fat cells. But here's something fascinating. Did you know that the number of fat cells in our body remains relatively constant throughout adulthood? We are born with a certain number of fat cells, and when we gain weight, these cells simply expand. If we lose weight, the cells contract, but they don't disappear. This is why it's so easy to regain weight after losing it. Our fat cells are always ready and waiting to store excess energy. Now, you may be wondering, can we influence this process? The answer is yes. Our lifestyle choices play a significant role in lipogenesis. Regular physical activity helps us burn more calories, reducing the amount of energy that needs to be stored as fat. A balanced diet, rich in whole foods and low in processed sugars and fats, can also help keep our energy intake in check, preventing the storage of excess fat. In essence, our bodies are incredible machines, designed to store excess energy for future use. However, our modern lifestyle often leads to an imbalance between energy intake and expenditure, resulting in the storage of excess fat. Your lifestyle choices play a pivotal role in deciding how much fat your body stores. So, what happens when we consume excess calories? Well, the story begins with lipogenesis, the process of converting excess calories into fat. When we consume more calories than we burn, our bodies start storing this surplus energy in fat cells. These cells, like little storage units, can expand to accommodate the extra fat. Now let's talk about lipolysis, the process of breaking down stored fat into energy. This happens when we burn more calories than we consume. Our bodies tap into the fat stored in these cells, breaking it down and using it for energy. The fat cells, having fulfilled their duty, then contract. However, when we consistently consume more calories than we burn, these fat cells continue to expand. This is where the problem lies. Overeating can lead to continual fat cell expansion, causing them to store more and more fat. The result? Weight gain. Excess calorie consumption can lead to fat cell expansion, tipping the energy balance. The impact of fat on our health is more than just skin deep. When we carry excess fat, particularly around our midsection, it can lead to a host of health issues, some of which are quite serious. This fat is known as visceral fat, and it's more than just a spare tire around our waist. It's an active organ that releases chemicals and hormones that can have detrimental effects on our bodies. Now let's talk about obesity-related diseases. It's no secret that being overweight or obese can lead to a slew of health conditions. These include type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancer. In fact, carrying excess fat can put you at a higher risk for over 20 types of cancer, including breast and colon cancer. But the impact of fat doesn't stop there. It also affects our cardiovascular system. When we have too much fat in our bodies, it can lead to high blood pressure or hypertension. This is because excess fat makes it harder for your heart to pump blood. Over time, this added strain on your heart can lead to heart disease and other cardiovascular problems. And let's not forget about our metabolism. Metabolism is the process through which our bodies convert the food we eat into energy. When we carry excess fat, our metabolism can slow down, making it harder for us to burn off calories. This can create a vicious cycle where we gain more weight, our metabolism slows even further, and we find it increasingly difficult to lose weight. In conclusion, carrying excess fat impacts our health in numerous ways. It can increase our risk for various diseases, strain our cardiovascular system, and slow down our metabolism. While we often focus on the aesthetic implications of carrying extra weight, it's important to remember the health implications as well. Remember, it's not just about aesthetics, it's about our health. So, is fat really the enemy? Let's recap. Fat, or adipose tissue, is a multifaceted organ that plays a vital role in our bodies. It's a storage system, a cushion for our organs, and a hormonal regulator. And it's not a one-size-fits-all. We've got white fat storing energy, brown fat burning energy, and beige fat that's a bit of both. Our bodies store fat through a process called lipogenesis. And when we consume excess calories, these processes go into overdrive, leading to fat cell expansion. The health implications are significant, from obesity-related diseases to chronic conditions linked to visceral fat. But remember, it's not about demonizing fat. It's about understanding its role and maintaining a balance. Eating right, staying active, managing stress. These are the keys to a healthy body. So, is fat the enemy? No, it's a part of us, a part we need to understand and respect. Fat isn't the enemy, but balance and healthy choices are your best friends. Stay healthy and stay well. Until next time.